What's up, everyone? If you like these ideas, like and subscribe, and let's talk about this. I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers, right, on here. They're called wild streamers, YouTubers, and they've been talking about months to years about an Africa 2.0 map. Listen, we already have an Africa map. I really don't think we need another Africa map. And a lot of the reason they want an Africa map is for like new animals like hyenas, hippos, and just different maps that Africa has. But people keep forgetting we have these same animals in other countries of the world. Like we have a map in this game from almost every single continent. We have a map in North America and South America. We have a map in Asia, the medieval taiga. We have a couple maps in Europe. We have a map in New Zealand. I mean, that's close enough to the ball game to Australia. And all these maps in the world, right? But there's one set of countries that we don't have. We don't have Middle East maps. What I was thinking, I think it'd be very cool and very unique. I've never seen a game do this. As far as I know, having a map in the Middle East, particularly Israel, the Holy Land. And what people don't realize is all the animals that Israel has. So I'm just gonna name off a few animals here that are in Israel that we could have in Call of the Wild. So Arabian oryx, mountain gazelle, sand cats, striped hyenas, Arabian leopards, Adex, Dorcas gazelle, Arabian wolf, hare, ibex, jackal, red fox, rock hyrax, roe deer, camels, marbled, polecats, griffon vultures, cheetahs, wild cranes, hippos, and more. This would cover the whole need for a map in Africa again. We do not need another map in Africa because it's just going to be the same setting, the same scenery. It would be so boring having just copy and paste with new animals. It'd be very, very boring. Where if you have a map in Israel, like you have sceneries from the desert, you have a scenery from the Greenlands, from the mountains, from having waterfalls coming down, from the fields. You have so much different sceneries that you could have in Israel that would make it so much unique than all the rest of the maps. So what I was thinking would be cool is having different sections split up of Israel in the map of Israel in Call of the Wild. So having a desert in one section, having a coastal of the Mediterranean Ocean on one section of the map, and having like a Greenland fields with waterfalls coming down to make up two other sections of the map. You would have so much more variety in a map of Israel, and you would have all the same animals people would in an Africa 2.0 map. And not to mention, there's so much history in Israel. Israel is an old country. So many historical marks, so many things of all religions. Israel's in a very important country. And having something like that unique in Call of the Wild would just be amazing. I mean, it'd be so cool to hunt the hyenas. It'd be so cool to hunt a cheetah, to hunt those mountain gazelles, to hunt even the animals I named off that we've never heard of, like the rock hyrax, the Arabian leopard, the Arabian oryx, right? And wild cranes, the Dorcas gazelle, the Adax, sandcat. I mean, these are just a few animals, you know. This is about 20 animals I named off. There is so much more animals that Israel has to offer, but people don't really talk about that much. I don't think people realize how many animals, how much wildlife is in Israel itself. And even if the map wouldn't be Israel, a map in the Middle East, just some other map, I think would be really cool. because the Middle East has animals that are so much different from the rest of the world, and it'd be very unique and very cool to see those animals, because those animals are not really in our everyday dialect. We don't really know what those animals even are. I mean, if you look up Israel wildlife, you won't even see much publicity, popularity, because people don't realize what animals are in Israel. And I think that would be a really cool experience for Call of the Wild to take a trip to Israel. And it would be beautiful seeing the Mediterranean scenery, from seeing the waterfalls, the desert, and all these other sceneries that Israel has. It'd be amazing to see the Holy Land. Be cool. I'm not sure. Jerusalem probably don't have much wildlife in the city, but it'd be really cool though if we could see Jerusalem, or even the walls of Jerusalem from the distance of the map. That'd be very special. From like all religions of the world, like from Catholics, Christians, and all the other religions, to see Israel through a game like that would just be so special. I do not think we need an Africa 2.0 map. We can get all the same animals through a map in the Middle East, but especially Israel, because Israel is really important. You know, that is our holy land. Most hunters out there I know are Christians, and if they're not, I'm sure they wouldn't mind seeing Israel. It's very special. So keep that in mind too. We need a Middle East map. That'd be really cool. It's one kind of map we do not have. I like Call of the Wild because it takes you to such unpredictable places every DLC. Like you got a map in Spain, you got a map in northwestern Asia. That's the middle of the taiga. You got the Yukon. You got Mexico. You got Parque Fernando down there in the Brazil area. You got Africa. You got a map in Finland, New Zealand. Guys, come on. We need a map in Israel or in the Middle East. So much the kinds of wildlife. Also, what I was thinking was a map in England. That wouldn't be too bad to see. That'd be kind of interesting. But if not, a map of Israel. That is what I want. The thing is, whenever we have a map in the North America, and even other maps like the Finland map, different maps, we think we have the whitetail, or we have the blacktail, or if we go to Europe, we have the red deer, or the fallow deer. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Mainly. Now, I mean, the Africa map is a little bit different, but the thing is that we need different species. We need new kinds of deer. I don't think we have any gazelle in the game. And we need a map that focuses more on other kinds of deer. Like, as far as I know of, Israel and the Middle East do not have like whitetail or blacktail, or they do. Israel does have fallow deer. They do have roe deer. I don't know about red deer though. But I'll be honest, I don't want to see fallow deer in Israel if they make a map in Israel. I want to see a new kind of species. I want them to all be new species, because it seems like so many of these maps, they're the same animals, just a new country. And it's getting boring. Where I like how they're doing, like, across the world, new countries, and they'll add a new animal here and there with every new map, but I want a full new, blown, set out map with all new animals, new species. So, like, I think what should be in this new map should be, for one, the Arabian leopard, two, the striped hyenas, three, a sand cat, and four, they're probably gonna want to add the hares in, but if not, then, a red fox would be cool. And then five, probably like a marble polecat. And of course, the gazelles. The gazelles, definitely. I want to hunt some gazelles, have a full drinking zone time for them, and have them not focus on gazelles. Because gazelles, they look pretty cool. I mean, they remind you kind of like a pronghorn, but they're different. I mean, people there in Middle East, they don't even have a name for the word deer. Their word deer translates to gazelle. They call our deer gazelles. So I think that'd be very cool to see the Arabian gazelles and all the Arabian animals that they have to offer would be really cool to see. And Call of the Wild would be a new experience. It'd be one of those things where they give us a new thing, and a new, completely new thing. So if you guys like my ideas, you guys like anything I said, please like, please subscribe, comment below what your thoughts are. What would you think about a map in Israel, the Holy Land? Or if you'd rather have a Born Africa 2.0 map, or an England map, or whatever y'all are thinking or want. I mean, I was thinking of places to hunt to, where my state, Pennsylvania, is pretty popular for hunting, or hunting in Maine, the state of Maine, or hunting in Canada, or I still kind of want to see England or Scotland or something, but yeah, I just think Israel really sticks out like a sore thumb, where I love to see it in the game. So yeah, please like and subscribe, comment below, and thank you for watching.